Yay.
Yay.
Hey! Perfect timing.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe.
What is going on with electronics today?
I don't know. Mom, can you hear us?
Yes.
We can't see you.
I'm working on it.
Oh, there you
are. Hello.
I literally just hit the live button, and as soon as we went live, you popped on.
That's a good thing, right?
Timing. Yeah, it was perfect timing.
You look cozy.
I'm tired. I'm cold.
Do you have a TV on or something?
Socks, long underwear, and a blanket.
All right. Do you have a TV on or something? Because I can hear it. Somebody has a TV on. You have to have a TV on.
Somebody has a TV on.
It's okay. Nobody's on yet. It's just us three chickens.
Cool. So what are you two been up to today?
Work. Our day job. The ones that actually pay the bills. How about you?
Hookers make good money.
You know what? I keep threatening to quit my job and become a stripper, but Mitchell says that I'm not allowed because he's the only one that would be allowed to come see me, and he would be broke. So I told him that would be rectifiable if he just wears 2 jobs.
And your brother would go in there and drag your ass out by your hair.
No, he might just join me.
If I didn't first.
Move over.
Doubt it.
Share the stage.
I don't think your dad would be stripping.
Yeah, Conrad would
a bunch
walk
of
in and
90-year-old
be like,
women
what
in
the
there
hell are you? Wait, what's all that money? I want in. We'll call it a family venture.
So random.
Dad, you up for a family stripping venture?
What do you want to do it like, what you call it? Was it the British guys?
The full Monty?
The guys?
The full Monty?
Yeah.
Sure.
The full Monty.
Let me put some music on and you can start now.
And that's it for Tipsy and Witchy.
Might be our best-selling show.
It could be. Podcast.
Well, tonight we're going to talk about attachments and antiques.
Because we can. Mm-hmm. We've talked
how many
about
haunted objects have you? How many haunted antiques have you owned, Mom?
Well, let's see. I probably owned quite a few. But I can honestly say my antiques aren't scary because a lot of people can pick up on them.
Have you seen your doll collection?
A lot of people can pick up on vibes when they go to antique stores and what they purchase. You're just scared of my dolls because they're composition dolls.
And they're scary as shit.
Their heads move when you walk by them, and
they just want to talk to you.
Well,
they're not scary.
I am not available at this time. Please don't leave a message.
I feel like every time me or Chelsea walk by them and they do that, they're like, "Hi, brother or sister."
We're like, no. Not today, Satan. Bye. Oh, side
we're
story.
Going to have an all night.
Are you going to do a presentation?
I can.
What?
I will make you each hold a doll and tell me about them.
Oh, that sounds great. No, but side story. I got to tell you something that happened the other day at my house. So the house has been a little bit more active the last week or so. And we've been hearing footsteps upstairs again and things like that. And the other day I think I was making dinner and Mitchell was in the bathroom. He was taking a shower and I heard him call me. He goes, honey. So I go out to the living room and he's in the bathroom with the door shut. And I was like, okay, he must have just popped his head out. So I opened the shower or the bathroom door and I said, what? And he's like, what? He said, you just called me. He's like, no, I was just in the shower.
No,
I'm like, you didn't just call out honey in the living room? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh.
Good old minutes.
Okay. And then we were laying in bed, not last night, but the night before. And we kept hearing thumping and walking. And I was just like, okay, do I need to sage the house again?
When it comes to a full boil, put a plate over them and shut it off.
And then on top of that, he was hearing voices coming from the vents. So it was like voices were coming from the basement. He said it sounded like a man and a woman talking. So he's actually hearing more stuff.
Probably bodies buried down there.
I mean,
that basement is something.
Uh-huh.
When we did the ghost investigation.
It is. Tell Mitchell there's bodies down there and he needs to go find them.
He already doesn't want to go in the little crawl space below the kitchen. I don't think that's going to help the case at all.
I don't blame him.
No.
That's where the bodies are.
Ugh.
What? The bodies are only this big? How's that?
Oh, yeah. They're all the rats.
No, the rats all liquefied. They're all gone.
They're liquefied.
They're not even. Well, because like they use this magical stuff that eats them from the inside out. Sorry, it should say discretion if you're sensitive to rats. But yeah, they when I had my house taken care of by pest control, they gave them this poison that eats them from the inside out, and they just basically liquefy and turn into a puddle.
They gel.
So, there's no bodies to be had, and I'm fine with that.
Isn't that crazy?
As far as I'm
these
concerned,
infestations happen a lot around farm fields. It happened
yeah, for sure.
to our home over 30 years ago when we bought it.
And as far as I'm concerned, that's fine. Maybe their fur is now insulation. At least they'll be good for something now.
It kept them warm. Why not you?
Mom's face. I have to be morbid somehow.
Now I want to watch Ben.
Yeah, you have fun with that. I ain't watching that shit. Absolutely not. So yeah, that was my little side story. The house has been very active lately, and Mitchell has been begging me to sage the house, and I'm like, yeah, let's see how far it goes.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I've been speaking of it being active. I feel like it's just universal that it's been active everywhere, really heavily.
It has,
like the New Year and stuff, and the solstice, and it's just a bunch all happening at once. It's been very active around here too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Things
everywhere.
are just literally disappearing and then reappearing right before my eyes, like insane stuff.
Like your wallet?
Yeah, but they were my plugs. Like I literally watched it drop on the floor and just vanish. And then it, like Jordan and I were looking on the floor for it. And I was like, I bet you it went under my altar because there's like a little space there. It could just roll under. And we like both looked over there and we're like, oh, I'm not going under there right now. There's probably a bunch of dog hair. So he went and got in the shower and the plug showed up right. It showed up right in front of my altar. I was like, we both looked there and we would have saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And we had both said, like, what if it went under there? And we were like, oh, I ain't getting it.
No, that's kind of how I feel when
They
stuff goes
listen.
under the couch. Because I'm like, under the couch is like husky fur land. It's gone. It belongs to the couch now.
Yeah, it's usually Newfie hair land under everything, so I get it.
Mind you, we do eventually move the couches to clean, and then we let the dogs fetch their own toys because I'm still not touching it.
I vacuum under there, but I was gonna wait until I vacuumed under there again to get the plug. I was like, nope.
Agreed. So, speaking of ramping up activity,
Back to antiques.
Hold on, no. Speaking of ramping up activity, have you had anything happen recently in the little fifth wheel there? Or?
Besides the knowing our friend is back,
Which one?
there's little voices popping up in the middle of the night. Higgins is getting taunted.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
To the point where he's running off the bed barking.
Oh boy.
So yeah, they're back.
Sounds like they're ramped
It's
up.
gonna be fun when we get the house up.
It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure.
I figure when the house is up, you guys come over with your talk boxes and we'll have a party.
Talk boxes. I wonder if ghosts can get zoomies like animals do. They'll have this big space to run through again. They just go back and forth.
Now, thinking of attachments, Treasure Shack. We've got to get over there with your talk boxes.
Let's
Treasure
let's
Shack.
plan something more towards spring, summer, because it's kind of cold.
John is literally watching boxes move across the floor.
Well, that's fun.
That's awesome.
He should make like a Treasure Shack TikTok or something and post these videos.
We're talking about Don.
You know.
Not going to be on TikTok. We can make some TikToks with it, though.
I don't have TikTok, and I'm not planning on getting it. I'm good.
I can do it.
Yeah, I'm good. That's
I
all
literally
you.
have TikTok to go on there every once in a while and watch two people that I really like on there, and then I get back off. I catch up on their videos.
Oh my God. I love watching people on there. They're so dumb.
I mean, I see TikTok videos all the time on Facebook, so I just figure why bother getting the app when I see them anyway.
Yeah, you see them anyway on Facebook, so they're usually cross-posting and everything like that.
So what?
I'm trying to think if I've ever had an antique that was evil.
I don't think we've ever had anything evil per se because it's very rare to happen. We've had negative experiences.
I think the only thing that probably had meanness to it was my grandma's poke stick.
Well, that's because your grandma was the spawn of Satan.
Well, yeah. Look what she gave birth to, my mother. But anyway, it was an old knife sharpener, but it was long. And I had it hanging on the fireplace. And whenever she was around, it would move back and forth. Which Chelsea's seen on a few occasions.
I did. It blew my mind. I'm like, Mom, do you have a window open or something?
You know, and your skin would get just prickly because you knew she was there.
Yeah, it was really bizarre.
It wasn't a good feeling.
No,
so
that woman
to go away.
That woman was not. I mean, I didn't get to meet her. That was a bit before my time. But the stories I hear, she was not a good person.
Yeah.
She was very ornery.
Well, chalk it up to pain. A lot of that, I'm sure, was pain. I mean, when you're born ate up with arthritis and crippled, it don't get any better.
Didn't she have tuberculosis too?
Huh?
Didn't she have tuberculosis at one point?
Yep, she was in the TB sanitarium for quite a while.
That's what I thought. She was one of the lucky ones.
Because back
that
then
made
they
it
put you in sanitariums when you had it.
Sanatoriums.
And then all her kids had to be tested every so often to make sure they weren't carriers.
Strange times.
So what have you ever had anything with attachments to it?
Who are you asking?
I mean, I'm sure it's a general question.
Chelsea, you're frozen.
No, I'm not.
I think you were frozen for a second.
I was going to say I'm moving just fine. I mean, everyone knows the story of my music box I found at that antique store that started playing by itself. And then every time I would talk about it, it would just randomly start playing. I'm trying to think if I had anything else.
There was something that me and you took outside one time and we salted it, and I'm pretty sure we burned it in the driveway.
That sounds really familiar.
It should, because it's vivid in my memory, but I don't remember what it was.
I mean, now that you mention it, it sounds very, very familiar, but I have no idea what it would have been.
Better not have been one of my dolls.
No,
we didn't burn
it's something she had gotten, and I don't remember if it was from somebody else or if it was something she had got at an antique store, but stuff started happening in her room after she got it.
I feel like it was something that was given to me by somebody I wasn't talking to anymore. I don't know if it was like an ex or just somebody I
was say, was it from Ethan?
Who?
Ethan.
No.
No.
No. I have a friend named Ethan that I'm still friends with, but I never dated one.
What was that kid's name?
I think you're thinking of Ian.
Yeah.
Ian. Yeah.
Yep.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well wherever he may be. No, I can't remember
Last I knew he was still living in his...
Whatever works.
I don't remember what it was either.
Yeah, I don't know. I do remember burning something, but I just don't know. Maybe it was one of those things where when I burned it, it burned out of my memory because I got nothing.
I don't remember anything other than that. Like the fact that we took it outside, we drew a circle of salt, we salted it, and then we lit it on fire. I don't remember what it was.
Damn, what was it? We did a really good job. We can't even remember.
I know.
Holy shit. I feel like it smelled really bad after we burned it too.
It did. Like plasticky or chemical.
Was it pictures?
No.
No. I don't know, but I do recall burning something. So
You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, "Ha!"
Fucking nightmares about it or some shit. I don't know. There's been a few times where I've had to. Oh, we lost her. Where I've had to burn things, just more like a ritualistic type thing to either rid negative energy or just kind of rid it from my life. Anybody who's into witchy shit would understand. Sometimes you just gotta let it burn.
Let it burn. I feel like I've done that with a lot of things that I need to release a lot of energy from.
Yep. I've done it where I will write down what has me feeling sad or just really negative or anything, and then I'll burn that piece of paper just to kind of feel better, things like that. So I know I've done that, but I can't think of any other haunted items. I don't even know if I own anything now aside from that music box, which it's kind of MIA right now. It might be in storage somewhere. But other than that, I can't think of anything that would have an attachment.
The rocking chairs I left you, the one has an attachment.
If it did, it doesn't anymore because I've saged this house so heavily, nothing would be able to stay attached to it.
I think it might be taunting somebody.
Oh, I don't think it's that. I don't know.
That's what I tell him anyway.
I mean, that's fine. Keeps him on his toes.
Where is he?
Downstairs, probably sleeping on the couch. He's back to work, so he's got to readjust
Okay,
again.
his toenails.
He probably wouldn't care.
It's a little
Really
unibrow.
work out.
I had to.
Put a dick right here.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Lick me.
If he was a really, really sound sleeper, you could powder his eye to look like he got a black eye and be like, what did you do to yourself in your sleep?
I actually probably could, but I'm still not going to do it. The
Ultimate.
man
Pack the crack of his ass with Vaseline.
The man just proposed to me on Christmas. I don't want to ruin it now. Okay, I found somebody crazy enough to want me as a wife. I don't want to fuck that up.
You might like it.
No.
I think he signed up for it because he does like it.
Yeah.
He likes the torment.
He's gonna watch this and go, you assholes.
Probably. Yes, for those that may watch this later and don't already know, I was proposed to on Christmas morning and I did tell him yes. So, yeah. Good times. You can't really see it, but it's the shiny thing on my finger.
Oh, and it froze.
So if you'd like to donate to the wedding, get a hold of me. I'll send you my PayPal.
Yeah, no kidding. Now I have a fucking wedding to plan. I got wedding books in the mail today. I'm really glad they showed up today.
GoFundMe. It's going to be called.
I want to make it as inexpensive as humanly possible. I'm not into the whole $20,000 loan for a wedding. No, I ain't got time for that.
Well,
no.
We have to have a big yard sale as it is. That'll help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're going to have it in your yard, too.
The good thing is we have plenty of time, so we should be okay. Should be okay.
The word I said.
Yes, I did. You want to have a freaking yard sale in my yard. As long as you prop
you have a big yard.
As long as you pop up the tents.
Do I still have tents or did they burn up?
I have no idea because I don't have anything to put stuff in. I don't have a garage.
Well, they may not be in anything. They may be on tables.
Well, I'm not moving said tables in my house every night, so we got to get tents.
You have a porch.
No. Yeah, people could still come up and steal it, so we need tents with walls.
No, you just wrap the tables in tarps.
Yeah, you just cover it when you're done it.
Funny.
And then if your dogs hear the tarps rustling, they're going to lose their shit and you'll know somebody's out there.
They hear a breath of wind and they start running around the house.
You're going to be checking like, who taking it?
But I say we do that, get rid of all the shit we don't want, and it all goes into the wedding fund.
No, okay. Damn, I should have kept my
Conrad can come up and bring all the shit he don't want.
We like to make everything a family affair. Hey, and maybe we'll sell a haunted item or two.
You never know what'll have an attachment from our houses.
Right. Even the ones we don't think have attachments might. You never know.
We'll just put a big warning label on every table.
Maybe haunted.
A lot of mine does, but it's nothing bad.
No.
Honestly, if you really think about it, every single item we have has energy attached to it. So would it be fair to say that every single item from now to then has an attachment?
Well, no, because I really think it's an attachment of something that doesn't want to cross over or doesn't know how.
Yeah, but it's not always an
back to what was their favorite. You know what I mean?
But it's not always an intelligent haunting though. It could be
true.
It could just be
residual.
Yes, where just a trace of energy was left behind and so things kind of replay itself because it was something used all the time, which is why I cannot believe I have not caught my apparition on a toilet yet. when I first started Spirit Walkers back in 2011,
There she goes.
it was my main goal to catch a full body apparition on a toilet. It sounds crazy, but if you think about it, it's not, because what is one thing we do throughout our lives a gajillion times?
Okay, let's
die
make
on
this
the
a bucket list thing. This year, we're going to make a spirit go on Chelsea's shitter so she's happy.
I didn't say it had to be mine, but okay.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No one else wants a ghost on their shitter.
Imagine
When Mitchell's sitting on the toilet, it sits with him.
getting up in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom, and you hear, "Hey, shut the damn door! I'm not done yet." Sorry.
Okay.
And then you go, "Wait a minute." That would be all the proof that anyone would ever need.
Story. True ass story.
Cheese and crackers.
What about you, Conrad? Did you have anything that had attachments?
No, I don't think I've ever had anything. I try to keep those kind of things away. If I usually sense an attachment on something that I pick up at a store, I don't even take it home with me. Because it might feel love and friendly then, but it might change his mind when it gets home with me.
Honey, you would know.
Take me home. I'll
Both of
be
you would know.
nice.
Don't give me that shit.
So are you saying that haunted items can like gaslight you or something? I won't hurt you.
I mean,
Well,
if
I
the
bet
living
they
can
can
do
a
it,
lot
the
of
dead can
people
do
that
it.
aren't intuitive.
That's very fair. I don't know why, but that made me think of that video of that damn little parrot that's like, "Come here, I won't hurt you." And then it
I
attacks
love that
the woman.
bird.
No,
Yeah,
that
he like
bird would
chases
get-
her down and attacks
Yeah.
her.
I would probably step on that bird. No, thank you. No,
I'm
No.
getting a bird.
it better not pull that shit.
No, it's
I'll
gonna
feed
run.
it.
It's just gonna run around saying eat shit.
I'll feed
Oh my
it to
gosh.
dogs.
There was one that's like, there was a reel I just watched recently that came across my feed and it said, "I'm never letting my parrot watch porn again." And it was like making porn noises. It was like echoing down the hallway.
My girlfriend has a
That's
bird,
awesome.
and that damn bird mimicked everybody. Well, unfortunately, her and her husband left the door open one night, and the bird heard them going at it.
Ooh.
So then her grandma came over to spend the night.
Oh no.
She spent the night. My girlfriend and her husband come out of the bedroom the next day, and grandma, who mind you is a little drinker, she's all hot and bothered, and she's like, "Damn it, if you two little sons of bitches can't fuck without being quiet, you don't need to do it at all."
Ooh.
It was the bird. The bird made sex sounds all night long next to her.
That is so
The
bad.
bird liked her.
Bird didn't like her. And then the bird learned what a cell phone sounded like. So if the bird wanted my friend off her phone, she'd just act like the cell phone was ringing. So then my friend would run around trying to find her damn phone. It was like a circus at that place.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
I remember when I was just out of high school, I used to hang out with these girls, and they had a cockatoo, and he would always flirt with me because he liked blondes, and he would do the, and he would just be like, "How you doing, cutie?" And then I would get really annoyed because he wouldn't stop, and then he would start taunting me. So I'd threaten to put him in the oven and make him a chicken dinner, and he'd be like, "No, not the oven."
You know, they're smarter than what people think they are.
Oh, they're super smart, and they're like, "No, they just repeat things." I'm like, I think they actually know what they're doing to a certain
I
extent.
almost had a gray-headed parrot, but they already gave him away.
Do you really think you could have a parrot with Princess in there? She'd probably eat it.
I think the parrot would put them in their place.
Higgins would be scared shitless.
Well, he's the one I'm afraid that would try to kill it until he
No.
got bit.
Eventually, they would turn into a 3-man pack, and the parrot would be barking with them every time somebody came to the door.
You see Dad coming home? He's got 2 dogs and a parrot barking at him.
I mean, I've seen those videos too where they bark, and it's quite hilarious.
Or
Dad's already shaking his head.
or they'll
No.
mimic you yelling at the dogs to stop barking.
Shut up!
Assholes! We're all gonna get birds now.
No, I'm not getting a bird. I don't want a bird. They're stinky. They're gross.
I have chickens. That's enough.
I got 2 birds.
We all have 2 birds.
And we fly them often.
Yes.
I like the birds that are wild and free that fly outside the windows.
I like
'Cause I don't-
chickens. They
'cause I
make
don't have-
eggs.
Yeah, at this point, everybody's going to have to get eggs because sure as hell can't afford
And
them in
then when
store.
you're sick of them, you can eat them.
Canned chicken is delightful.
I just had canned chicken. Mhm.
Home canned chicken.
Oh, that's even better. Mhm.
Canned chicken is awesome.
Melts right off the bone and like just so good.
Boil those bones down for broth. Yummy.
We went from talking about haunted objects to making chickens into canned goods.
Well, I still have chicken feet that I need to turn into wands, so that's gonna happen soon. Scott,
I want one.
I got
Wait, I want one.
one.
What are we talking about, guys? I was watching Dad. Now I hear I want one.
No. He said he's making wands out of chicken feet, so I said I want one. Get it? I want
Oh,
one.
you're
but I
making
said
wands
want.
out of chicken feet?
Yeah,
That'll be awesome.
I want one.
Make me one.
I gotta decide what kind of wood I want to use to attach it to.
I got nothing.
Usually something native to where you're at.
Right, and that's what I'm thinking. Something I want to actually probably do something from the property. It's probably going to be cottonwood, but we'll see.
I was gonna say it probably should be a wood that the chickens were actually around too.
Well, the cottonwood is the mother tree on the property. We have several other cottonwood on the property, but she's like towers over the whole.
That's what you need to do.
Yep. That's what I would say.
Or come up. I've got 20 acres of oak and fucking pine trees.
You two just love pine trees.
It's ridiculous. How
I can't stand
many-
the needles. I can't stand the stickiness. I can't stand the smell. That's just
Same.
me. But
No, the smell is what gets me. The smell of pine. But
see, and I
can't
like
put
the
something-
smell.
Ugh.
There's
Give me what I can
pine-
take out and put back in a box, and I'm good.
There's a pine tree, Christmas tree I get every year, and I think it's a con color fir, and it smells like oranges.
what?
Well, that would be a nice one.
That's why I
How does-
like it.
How does it smell like citrus?
It's got a citrusy pine smell, but it smells like oranges. It's great.
See, now that I would grow.
Yeah, that wouldn't be terrible.
And they got soft needles, so they don't poke you. And
Oh my God. I came up with the best idea ever, you guys.
What?
As you all know, I'm in an RV until my house is built, and it fucking sucks. But anyway, I forgot what I was going to tell you.
Was that it?
Yeah, it must have been. I'll remember in a minute.
This is what we call a bad case of CRS. Can't
It runs
have
through
to
all of
do
us.
it.
Oh my God, what was I going to tell you guys?
Must have been a lie.
What the hell was it?
That you think we're awesome? I don't know.
There is retarded. It's not right.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I don't know either.
So, when it comes to famously known or infamous, what have you, haunted items, what would you guys say is your favorite one that you know offhand?
Can't say I have a favorite one, but
Well, like when you hear the stories about them, which one, I guess a better question would be, which one intrigues you more, whether you think it's real or not?
Robert the Doll.
yeah, I was gonna say Robert the Doll, just because like how many stories
There's
there are.
so much. And there's a lot of things that back it up.
Mm-hmm.
There's history with that. Where
Too
the
many-
Annabelle doll, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To me-
Annabelle history is all hearsay. There's nothing like people have done deep dives. There's a girl that I follow. She does a podcast. It's called Truth or Demons, and she covers a lot of the Ed and Lorraine Warren cases. And she did very extensive research on the Annabelle doll, and she got into contact with someone trying to verify the whole motorcycle accident theory, because the story is that this couple rode in on a motorcycle. The guy was making fun of Annabelle, and when they left, he got in an accident. He died, and she was very hurt. And where he went and everything, it turned out there was actually no roads at that area during that time the story took place. There were no motorcycle accidents even recorded at that time. So it's like the whole thing was found to be completely fabricated. So it's really hard to even believe in it when there's no proof to back it up. It's all hearsay, which is kind of a bummer. Not that I
it is
want
what it
there.
is. It's either real or it isn't. We were not there, so we cannot judge.
Right. Not that I really want an evil doll to be, around that could possibly kill people. It would kind of suck. Just a smidgen.
So here's a question.
Answer.
Is being possessed attached?
I mean, I guess a possession really, I would think it's attached to you in a way. So I
I'm pretty
guess you
sure
could say.
through like a pre-size, there's attachments, and then there's full-blown possession. It starts with an attachment, then goes
Yeah.
into possession.
So they're all attachments. You're being attached by something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the way I look at it is possession is when it's inside of you, but if it's attached to you, it's attached to the outside of you, I guess, in my simple little brain.
Oh, that would make better sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, I
like
understand
possession
that.
takes hold of you, whereas like possession or attachment is like they're just stuck to you, like they're following you like a stalker.
Get hold of Father and see if he wants to be on here again.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't talked to him.
I haven't heard from him in a while. Last time we heard from him, he wanted to impregnate you.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I didn't take him up on his offer.
And the funny thing is, he's gay.
Oh, but he's amazing.
He's hilarious.
Mhm.
He knows his shit, too.
Yes, he does.
But I haven't even seen his podcast lately.
I was about to say I haven't seen. I'd come to think of it, I have not seen.
Yeah.
I
guess
I don't
we're
know.
gonna
Maybe they went on hiatus. I don't know.
We'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Because he's really enjoyable to talk to.
Yeah, he is. He's cool. Well, let's
Well, what?
go over some upcoming events real quick because I think we're winding down. So
I'm sold out for the 17th.
Yep, this one has readings coming up.
That happened last year too, but it happened quicker this year.
Yeah.
Second day of posting, gone. So now
Well,
we're
tell
trying to get Leslie filled up.
Tell everyone about it. Like, what are you doing? Where it's at?
Divine Wellness in Fenton. I go in there a few times a year. It's by appointment only. And Leslie Anderson owns the place. It's amazing. I mean, she does a massage that no one else does because it's her own method, basically. She made me alive again this week, which I was very appreciative of. But she also has a variety of things going on there. She's got foot baths. She's got reflexology. She's got Reiki. There's a sauna in there, which I got to enjoy for a half hour, which was wonderful. I can go on and on. I mean, there's so much going on in there, but then she has events and she brings people in, and it's just a great place to go. Up front in the little boutique area, there's crystals galore. You really should check it out. I mean, it's a great place to stop too if you need a last minute gift. She's got it. Did I forget anything? Happy New Year, Candace.
Happy New Year, Candace.
New Year.
I don't think so.
Then what do we got after that? Oh, we have to go to a
We're going to
bridal
have
show
Candace
on
on the
Sunday.
show again.
Yes, Candace will be on our show in April, I believe. Yes?
I think
Is it
she's
April? Okay. Yes, our first ever bridal show. I'm excited, but I'm kind of nervous because I know it's going to be full of a bunch of giggly, crazy women, and that kind of freaks me out.
No, it's not like that. They're actually,
I'm going to be walking in there like, I want a black dress.
they have black wedding dresses.
One. I don't know what you said. Your lips were moving, but there is no sound.
Everything's freezing out.
I noticed. What's
Chelsea, you're all over the place right now.
Saturday, I'll be in Pinconning for another event that I think Chelsea's coming down to. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
So, yeah, this year's picking up again. Bookings are coming in left and right. If you would like a topic to be talked about, drop us a private message and we'll look it up and see what we can do. If you want to be a guest on our show, you're more than welcome to get a hold of us and we'll see what we can do with that too. As you can tell, we're pretty laid back about everything.
Or if you just have a story you want to share and you message us, we can keep everything anonymous. But if you want us to talk about it, we're always happy to do that as well.
Oh, Candace says she married a young lady who went with the fairy theme and she wore a blue dress with crystals and wings.
I would love to have a supernatural themed wedding. Not even going to lie about it. That would be badass.
I wonder what kind of car you would drive away in.
Oh, I have to find one first.
Picking up a collection for the car Chelsea needs to drive away in.
At today's inflated prices, we're going to need to raise about $40,000. Minimum.
Well, then you better make that GoFundMe now. Put a sign out in your yard, taking all bottle returns.
No, I honestly thought of the idea too. I've always wanted to have so I'm thinking doing like a small intimate ceremony and then having a big ass reception so everybody can just have fun and whatnot. But I just always wanted to have a Hobbit style party. So like in the beginning of Lord of the Rings, how they're having Bilbo Baggins' birthday, that kind of style party. That would be so cool. Dancing on the tables, having pints of beer. It'd be so much fun.
Wedding simple, party banger.
Yes.
So we can do that in a barn.
We're still we have a while yet, but we're still figuring it out. Still figuring out. Cosplay wedding, I have also thought of that as well because I used to do cosplaying. I cosplayed for like a decade and I miss
I would
it.
love it. I would freaking love it.
It would be so much fun. There's so many ideas, but we just got to sit down and figure everything out. Yeah.
How about a Magic Mike wedding?
No. Not appropriate.
Conrad would like it too.
No. No, not happening.
Did you see that? All the groomsmen. Oh, hot.
You're assuming that all the groomsmen look like Magic Mike. It might be closer to the full Monty.
With our family, yeah, that'd be fine. I'm always up for a good laugh.
You're not having a stripper wedding, okay? It's not happening. No.
You know who our friends are.
Mitchell's gonna kill me if he watches this episode.
Do you remember who our friends and family are?
And
Clothes don't stay on ever.
This is why I'm in charge.
Especially your brother.
This is why you're in charge of the guest list.
I can see. I remember a story about what was that? What was that?
What? Not me running down the street naked.
Yeah, wasn't that at the Festival of the Pines?
It might have been around the Festival of Pines, but not at the Festival of Pines.
I'm sure it was going on. Because you didn't know Dad and I were up there, and we walked up, and you were running around the tents coming at us, and you're like, I just put my clothes on. You were wasted.
Candace says she can totally see you as Gaia. I don't know if you saw
I could
her.
probably pull that off.
Yeah, this was her other comment. Which I could see it too.
Oh, Lady Godiva. I'll just get one of those long blonde wigs. Come in on a horse.
That was really random. If anyone's coming in on a horse, it's me. Okay.
We all could.
I'll borrow one of the neighbors.
Borrow all of them. Will you stop? You're not going out with Daddy. No.
Well, do you guys have anything else you would like to share? Or...
Random thought. That's going to be what takes you away from your wedding with the "Just Married" sign on it. It's going to be the horses with a wagon.
That'd be cute.
That would be cute.
Chris, if you're watching,
we got to bash this out. Why don't you come up here Sunday?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Or you still got to get tires?
I still got to get tires, but what's Sunday?
Bridal shower.
Already?
Not a bridal shower. It's a bridal show. So we're going to a bridal show in Bay City.
I was like, what?
No.
No, that's next year.
It's supposed to happen like a couple days before the wedding.
I still got to figure all that shit out.
Have to have two of them.
Okay, we're not talking about this on the podcast anymore. Do you guys want to talk about anything paranormal, or are we calling it a night?
Next week's all about Harry Potter.
Woo, Harry Potter!
I know what Muggle have.
I'm not sure what chapters you guys are on, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
And it's perfect because Conrad just got his Christmas presents from me because he finally went and got his mail.
What'd you get?
Harry Potter mug and Harry Potter notebook.
Ooh.
Hogwarts notebook, actually, but
Yeah. Candace, I would love my dogs to be in the wedding, but 5 huskies that are by all means not trained without a leash, absolutely not. I would be so worried about my dogs the whole time. I don't even think I could focus.
We need a short person for a ring bearer. Conrad, you're it.
Short.
Anywho's, we're not. No. Anything else we'd like to share with the class?
We'll make Uncle Kevin get on his knees.
There's only one thing Kevin gets on his knees for, and we cannot talk about it
No.
here. Well, on that note, make sure you guys join us next week for the shows. We talk more about our favorite Harry Potter. But in the meantime,
Or whatever the hell we
call it
want,
a
like we
night.
did tonight.
Yeah, pretty much. So, enjoy
That's
the rest
okay.
of your week. Stay warm. Stay safe. And, stay spooky. We'll see
We
y'all
love
later.
you all.
Bye.
Peace out.